right, this is Frequency Polygons, and why would we do them? So it's video 512. All right, let's take a look at the data. So this is some data that's charting final test marks versus final grades. And as an instructor, it's usually kind of interesting to see if there's a close correlation between final test marks and final grades. For example, one of the ones that students are always interested in is the biology 30. In biology, if you write a departmental, generally there's about a 5% drop between how the students are doing during the year and their final mark that they get. So if I need a 70 in the class, I kind of need to know that I should be going in with at least a 75. Now, that's about 3 or 4 years worth of data, and that's a rough guess. I've seen students whose marks have dropped 10 marks. I've also seen students whose marks have gone up 10 marks. So sometimes it depends on the person, sometimes it depends on the exam. But anyway, this is taking a look at showing both of those. So I used the computer this time, and I tried to create a histogram, and it didn't really come out very nice. And to me, this looks pretty confusing. So on this is the mark, because there's some stuff missing off this graph, and this is the frequency. And the dark gray is your final test mark, and the light gray is your final grade. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, it does nothing for me because I find it just confusing. I don't really know what's going on. But check it out. If we change it into a polygon, you can see how each one moves, right? So you can see the final grade, which is the light gray along this line, and you can see the final test, which is the darker gray. And I just find it easier to read that. So the point of why do we do frequency polygons? Truthfully, the only time I've seen them being really useful is when you're plotting more than one set of data at the same time. Rather than trying to do some kind of a bar graph or a histogram like this, or maybe try and put the histogram where the bars are on top of one another. I don't know. This does a really, really good job. So frequency polygons are cool because they're really good at showing multiple sets of data at the same time. And that, my friends, is the entire video.